Hello guys, and welcome to Watkins Glen International here in Watkins Glen, New York for the Running the Go Bowling at the Glen. Here from Watkins Glen. Today, these drivers are going to take 14 laps around here at the Glen. For those that are out of today's race, I'm going to mention them here. Which are Cole Miller, Dave James, which is his second race in a row, Stephen Paulo III, and Jeff Cameron. Shouldn't be a surprising list. Obviously, they've been having a tough season. All of them have. And trying to make races has been a struggle for them. They're hoping to get back on track towards the end of the season here to regain some confidence going in maybe into season 2 if they come back for season 2. So sorry if I have some background noise. I apologize. Can't do anything about it. So starting next on the pole today will be RJ Harper, which is a good thing for him because he needs the points. And start next to him is Muhammad Zainadullah. So we're gonna get the command to start the engines here from Watkins Glen, and we'll get going here.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the drivers are gonna roll around here at Watkins Glen, and we're gonna give you your top 10 here. Starting on the that's your starting lineup here. Starting first, RJ Harper. Starting second, Muhammad Zainadullah. Excuse me. Starting third, Rusty Potts. Starting fourth, Cameron Parker. Starting fifth, Ben Crouch. Starting sixth, Kai Rivera. Starting seventh, Nick Lewis. Starting eighth, Jacob Deputy. Starting ninth, Rex Wilkes. And starting in 10th, Steve Pollard. The rest of their starting lineup is going to be on the left side of your screen here. And they're going to roll up to the start-finish line here. And we are green here from Watkins Glen. RJ Harper is going to be our leader going into the bus stop here, or the bus stop. I don't know if this is bus stop, you know what I mean. Pretty sure that's the bus stop. Yeah, that's the bus stop. It looks like Rusty Potts is going to make a move for second. He's coming off a win at New Hampshire, so he's hoping to keep the momentum going here, going here into Watkins Glen. And RJ Harper leads the first lap. And RJ Harper's going to continue to lead here. See if Muhammad Zainadullah can make a run here. Rusty Potts is all over that back end of the 11 car. And there will be a move for second. Rusty Potts for second. Of course, that's not the line he wants coming off a turn, the last turn here, but maybe be able to stick it here. And he will. So Rusty Potts the second. RJ Harper's going to continue to lead here. This be a good day if he can get all 5 points. See if he can do it. Rusty Potts is all over that back end. And Rusty Potts for the lead. He's looking for a back-to-back wins here. That's what he's looking for. Coming off that win at New Hampshire. He's got the momentum going into today's race. All over that back end of RJ Harper. Pit stops are going to start happening here not too long from now, I imagine. Maybe starting this lap possibly. They will have to pit twice in this race to make it to the end. And RJ Harper continues the lead. We're going to check in with the rest of the field here in a second. Chris Sherman in last place here. And I forgot to mention today, Reese Cameron did make the race, but he is currently in 38th. This is not a good run for him. He needs to get some points today. He's missed the last 4 races. So it's nice seeing him in the field, but being in second and last right now is not going to do much for him in the points. Because obviously he wants to get out of this bottom, because this is just not helping him right now. He's been in the bottom the entire season so far. He wants to get out of it. Carter Joey rocking the Miller Lite colors this week. And Arthur Xavier, he's had a rough few races here, and he's hoping to get back on track today. I forgot to get the point standings before today's race, so I apologize, but I know for a fact that he's dropped to like 4th in the points, so he's hoping to get back on track today, because this has not been a good run for him recently, in recent weeks. So, but he's currently in 9th position, so this is a good point race for him, but a lot of the guys ahead of him are also on a good points race as well, so Rusty Potts being one of them. Rusty Potts going to try to make the move for the lead, but he had to back off because he knew he wasn't going to be able to keep it, make it stick. And RJ Harper the pit road, so pit stops are happening now, so they will have to pit twice to make the end. Unless they pull some pit strategy, which is possible here. Rusty Potts may be able to do that here, like he did last race at New Hampshire. And Rusty Pot's to the pit road. Don't think anybody's going to stay out. Brian James thought about it, but he's going to stay on the track. He's going to go to the pit road here. Tim Horton may stay out. No, he will not. RJ Harper coming off pit road now. He's this is definitely was a good pit stop for him. He should be able to keep the lead here. But we'll see. It will be close. And it will actually not be even close at all. RJ Harper gets a huge boost on the pit road, and he's got a humongous lead now. And he's gonna be out all by himself now. Again, they should have the pit again, but they may not. We'll see. It will depend on strategy here and fuel saving here. And RJ Harper's got the space to do some fuel saving if he wants to. It'd be the smart thing to do, especially with this huge gap he's got over Rusty Potts. And if Rusty Potts is going to try to catch him, he's going to use a lot more fuel. So this could be a difficult decision for both of these drivers here, how to handle this stint right here. We'll check in where our point leader is. Points leader. Scott Upton, he's currently in 21st. This is not a good run for him. Especially with a lot of the guys who are behind him being up towards the front of the field. Cameron Parker being one of them. Check where Will Parrish is. He's 33rd, so this is not a good run for him either. And again, I mentioned Rusty Potts. He's currently in 3rd. This is a good run for him. This could be a huge points race for him. And next, behind him, Michael Meadows, who's 2nd in the points, I believe. 2nd or 3rd in the points. If he's 2nd, I think Will Parrish. I mean, Rusty Potts is 2nd, and it's Michael Meadows 3rd. So for both of these guys, this is going to be a points race for them to catch Scott Upton, who's currently, I believe, 14 points ahead of Rusty Potts. So and Jacob Deputy's 2nd place here. He must have had a good pit stop as well, but he coming off a last race, the way that ended, he's obviously wanting to redeem something today, and it looks like he may be able to do that, especially if the 14 doesn't save fuel to make it to the end. If he can save fuel and make it to the end, this could be his race. And this being our only, well, we haven't had many road courses so far this season. We got a lot coming up here soon. I think that most of them are towards the playoffs, so I don't know if we got any coming up anytime soon in general. I think we've got like more than like 12 races until the next road course. But RJ Harper to the pit road, Jacob Deputy to the pit road, and Rusty Potts will stay out. So yes, they will have to pit again more than likely here towards the end of the race. And this is the time for Rusty Potts to push as hard as he can to try to catch up to RJ Harper. Kai Rivera, he's currently in third place. Obviously, if you before the pit stops there, I don't know where he would have been. He'd be in the top 10 though. This is a good race for him, and he needs some points. He's not been doing very well. He's actually outside the playoffs now, looking in. Currently 17th in the point standings, I believe. This is definitely something he needs to work on. He needs to get back to where he was. Obviously, he was a Daytona 500 winner. We got Daytona coming up, so he is definitely going to be the favorite at Daytona this year. This time around for the Coke Zero 400, but Coke Zero No Sugar 400. I apologize, but we'll see if he can do that to this coming up here. Rusty Potts will stay out here another lap. So he may be pitting on the last lap of the race here. Or he could be playing strategy here. Ben Crouch for the lead. And he will take the lead. So Ben Crouch to the lead here. He's obviously looking for a second win of the season as well. I don't remember what race he won. I just don't remember. I thought he won a race. It may not have been that long ago. I just don't remember. 1 second, I'll check. White flag for Ben Crouch. See if he can make it to the end here. He won at Auto Club, so he's definitely he's looking for his second win of the season here. And what plagued Jacob Deputy and RJ Harper is pit strategy, and I don't know, that may have just ended their chances of winning today's race, because I don't see how they do win today's race at this point. And Rusty Potts going to try to push as hard as he can here. Get Ben Crouch. I don't think he's going to be able to do it though. This is his last chance right here. And he will be too far away. Ben Crouch going around the last turn here. And he will finish the race. Ben Crouch wins at Watkins Glen. Congrats to Ben Crouch for winning today's race here at Watkins Glen. The Go Bowling at Watkins Glen race here. And another race plagues Jacob Deputy on pit strategy. So congrats to Ben Crouch again here for winning today's race. And here's your final results. It's official. I believe, yes, it is. So it's Ben Crouch, congrats to him. And congrats to you for winning today's race. So first, Ben Crouch. Second, Rusty Potts. Third, Kai Rivera. Fourth, Mohamed Zainadullah. Fifth, Rex Wilkes. Sixth, Arthur Xavier. Seventh, Cameron Parker. Eighth, Trevor Collins. Ninth, Nick Lewis. And finishing off the top 10, Scott Upton. I'm going to save this real quick before we forget. And you guys can check out the final results here. Here's the rest of them here from Watkins Glen. And before we end today's race, I guess some news came out about they found a noose inside of Bubba Wallace's locker or something, garage stall or something, and we've got some issues here in NASCAR. We got to figure this out. So, obviously my thoughts go to Bubba Wallace on that, because that's just sickening, and whoever did that literally has I don't know what to say about it. It's literally their mind's just full of hate, and it just doesn't belong in today's society, and I don't get why that has to exist in today's society either. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to talk about the flag, the defunding flag. We all know that's just ridiculous, but this noose thing, this is absolutely ridiculous. And I hope they find whoever did that and ban them from the sport for life. And whoever they're friends with, if they had anything to do with it as well. I would think it would have to be somebody in that garage area, and that could be a problem going into tomorrow's race. You want to check me? Go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't done that. We'll probably be talking about it, especially Brian's Discord. I'll put that in the description as well. So thanks for watching, guys. The points will be next, and also the final results. And I'll see you guys at Darlington, which will be uploaded at noon on Wednesday, and then we go to Charlotte on Friday, and that will be the Coca-Cola 600, I believe. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys then. Goodbye, everybody.